One tabloid reports Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's charity work is under scrutiny once again, and this time it's the IRS doing the digging. Apparently, the couple spent more money this year on their expensive lawyers than they did in charity donations. They've had such grand ideas but never deliver, and now find themselves in the middle of yet another scandal, this one involving their charities, a former fan spat. They're the ultimate hypocrites. According to the IRS, the Sussexes raised a meager $50,000 for their Archie charity but had no issue forking over $55,000 on their attorneys. The launch of Archie made world headlines, and insider dishes. Everyone expected money to pour in, but Harry and Meghan's popularity plummeted after they accused the royal family of racism. People apparently didn't buy into their high and mighty plan to save the world. Even their A-list Hollywood friends backed away. On the other hand, Denise has admitted she's baffled at the hate that is directed at the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The Loose Women star took to social media this morning to vent to her followers about this. Posting in view of her 512,000 followers, Denise admitted how she found it bizarre. She wrote, "Continually baffled at the level of hate reserved for Prince Harry and Meghan. I find it bizarre." Denise didn't cite any particular examples of the hate directed at Meghan and Harry. However, the pair have been in the news this past week after Prince Harry asked to fund security himself for a visit to the UK. The former senior member of the royal family has spoken about his worries over the safety of traveling to his home country. He has shared how he wants to bring his baby Lilibet and son Archie, but is worried about the danger. Denise split her followers with her comment on the pair earlier today. Agreeing, user at Willisk246 penned, "Same. All I see is a husband who wanted to protect his wife and children and decided the family he chose was more important than the family he was born into. Sick people seem to not be able to accept the fact that families can be toxic, the royals included. Best of luck to them. Harry is a lovely down-to-earth guy who lost his mum at 10, his wife seems to be a good one too," added at Steve Azer. "I wish them and their family all the best." At Linley GMA wrote, "I think because people are bored of it all, more important things going on in life." However, others disagreed with her comments, admitting their frustrations with Harry and Meghan. User at JustGeo7 simply replied, "Was the Oprah thing necessary?" While at the Wild Oak Tree penned, "If only they have quietly withdrawn, instead they have monetized it to the nth degree." Follower at Aaroner638866654 commented, "I agree with you on most things but not this, just my opinion. But so many people have truly terrible lives and no opportunities. Sick yet listening to either Harry or Meghan they would say they've had it worst. No hate, just not a fan X." In addition, royal watchers have discussed Prince Harry being chased by paparazzi after he met seriously ill children and young people at a garden party for the charity Well Child in London on June 30 last year. Podcast hosts Fiorito and Bowie discussed on the Royally Obsessed podcast how the incident had been a triggering event for Harry amid a wider discussion about security arrangements for the Duke of Sussex. Ms. Fiorito told Royally Obsessed, "What really was just devastating to read, and the triggering event for Harry came actually way back in 2021 when we were all talking about the Diana statue unveiling. Harry went to that Well Child event with Ed Sheeran that we saw some images from, and apparently when he left his safety was put at risk. He didn't say these exact words in the statement, but paparazzi chased him away from the event." Ms. Bowie claims, which I keep thinking is so triggering for him when his mother and the trauma and how he's talked so much about the PTSD suffered after her death, and I think particularly about paparazzi chasing you. I think that must bring up so many harsh and traumatizing memories. But particularly when you know Lilibet's only 6 months old, Archie is too. Of course, he wants to have every protection possible. Ms. Bowie added that the reported incident in London when the paparazzi chased the Duke's car made her sick to my stomach, and demonstrated Harry's need for security on trips home to the UK. She said, "I think it makes me really reflective on all of our conversations here. We're constantly saying, gosh, Harry and Meghan, just bring Lilibet. But he can't, he absolutely can't if he doesn't have safety, and especially in relation to this event that happened last July, he was there solo luckily, imagine if he was there with the kids." The Royally Obsessed host continued, "And so for me, I felt sick to my stomach thinking that Harry experienced something that was so similar to what killed his mother.